Today on the net, Russian ex-paratroopers voicing their opposition to Vladimir Putin. In the US, Mitt Romney and Newt Gingrich are caught up in a veritable online war of words. And flying humans have been spotted in the New York skies. Here, these Russian ex-paratroopers sing the lines, "You are just a public servant, not a czar or god." They formed a band, and in this song they label the Prime Minister, Vladimir Putin, a tyrant and ask him to step down from power. The song was uploaded onto the blog of activist Rustem Adagamov last week and has since become increasingly popular. It's been viewed over 780,000 times on YouTube, and the group was even asked to appear on a private television station. It may indeed seem somewhat surprising the former soldiers are protesting against Vladimir Putin, who comes from the ranks of the KGB. But the Prime Minister, who remains the favourite to win the presidential election on the 4th of March, is facing mounting opposition. Protesters took part in fresh demonstrations in the capital on Sunday, this time behind the steering wheel. Thousands of cars circled central Moscow, flying white balloons or the white ribbons, which have become a symbol of opposition in Russia. The rally was coordinated via social networks. The web is playing a predominant role in this anti-government movement, with intrepid bloggers leading the way. Journalist Anastasia Karimova, for example, posed in a bikini, urging her fellow citizens to take part in protests on Saturday. The slogan, "We are not afraid of the cold." With the Republican nomination race in full swing in the US, the two favourites, Mitt Romney and Newt Gingrich, continue to attack each other online. The two Republican hopefuls are out to smear their opponent and prove themselves as the only candidate capable of beating the current president, Barack Obama. Newt Gingrich's campaign team has posted several videos online, outright attacks on Mitt Romney. The first campaign is called "Which Mitt Is It?", once again comparing him to a weather vane and highlighting how he's contradicted himself on various issues. Romney's accused, for example, of not always voting for the Republican candidate in presidential elections gone by. And in this other ad, the former governor for Massachusetts is called a liar, portrayed as a man that cannot be trusted. The somewhat aggressive swipes at Romney are par for the course in the Republican nomination race. Newt Gingrich's communication team already caused a buzz at the beginning of January with this online video slamming Mitt Romney for being too moderate. He's sarcastically congratulated for being able to speak a bit of French and is blasted for being a, quote, Massachusetts moderate. The Mormon candidate has now decided to respond to this growing number of derogatory videos. A number of anti-Gingrich videos have emerged on sharing sites. They're equally antagonistic and accuse the former Speaker of the US House of Representatives of having no ethics, claiming that as most Americans were bearing the brunt of the financial crisis, Newt Gingrich was cashing in through his work with Washington's lobby groups. According to the website BuzzFeed, the Daily Mail is now the world's most popular online news platform, pushing the New York Times into second position. The British tabloid apparently reached over 45 million people in December, with the American Daily reaching just 44.8 million. Taking home the bronze medal is USA Today. The report illustrates how English language websites dominate the online news platform sector. If you're about to visit the United States, then avoid writing about destroying America on social networks. This is something Lee Van Bryan and Emily Bunting found out the hard way. According to tabloid newspaper The Sun, the two British tourists were taken in for questioning by armed guards when they landed in Los Angeles. Why? Before leaving England, the young man had posted a tweet saying he was about to destroy America. The Twitter post was taken literally, but destroy is also a slang term for partying. The two friends spent 12 hours in jail before being put on a flight back to Britain. As we can see in this video, which is currently doing the rounds on sharing sites, residents of New York were recently lucky enough to get a glimpse of people flying through the sky above Manhattan. The people behind the illusion used remote-controlled machines which had been made to look like human bodies. This is, in fact, part of a viral campaign promoting fantasy film Chronicle, scheduled for release in cinemas across France on the 22nd of February.